Ladies and gentlemen, today, November 16th, Monday, the first day of the second quarter. Today we will start with dilations. It's a brand new topic. We never talked about it, I think, before, but it's a lot easier than the others. And reflection, translation, and rotation. Dilation is the easiest one because it is just one single operation. We will just use multiplication. And let me share my screen very quick and let's watch a quick video. Then we will be with you.
Math Shorts. Understanding dilations. In math, dilation refers to the process of making a polygon larger or smaller without changing its shape. It's picture day. Kate chooses the package with one photo for her parents, a larger one for her grandparents, and smaller photos for her friends. How can photographers print one photo in different sizes? Dilations. Dilation is where a two-dimensional shape grows or shrinks proportionally from a point called the center of dilation. Here we tripled the original rectangle, and here we divided it in half. In dilations, the dimensions and distances from the center of dilation stay in proportion. The center of dilation can be anywhere in, on, or outside of the shape. Scale factor determines how a shape grows or shrinks. If the scale factor is 3, the dimensions from the center of dilation are multiplied by 3.
And don't forget this word, scale factor. We will use it a lot. Scale factor, there's also symbol for that. We will use it, which is K, letter K. And so scale factor is the key word for this topic.
Different sizes, same proportions, same shape. A coordinate grid can help us see how this works. If the center of dilation is 0, 0, and the scale factor is 3, the horizontal distance from the center of dilation is 3, and the vertical distance is 4. Multiplied by a scale factor of 3, the horizontal difference becomes 9, and the vertical distance becomes 12, stretching the shape 9 units to the right of the center of dilation and 12 units up. Nice portrait, Kate. Grandma and Grandpa are so proud. If the scale factor is 1/2, the original dimensions are multiplied by 1/2. The dimensions of the reduced photo are 1.5 and 2. Different sizes, same proportions with dilations.
All right. So we will talk about what does mean. And people ask me, my students ask me, Mr. David, where we use math? Guys, we use math in every single moment in our life. So like dilations, yes. And when you go to, let's say, Walgreens and to get a picture, so you are asking, they are asking you what size. So then you are saying big size or and small size, and there's a program in the computer that is included dilations, and so behind the screen, and there is dilation in it. Yes, Nikoba. Yes, and this is correct. But we are just not aware of it. We do not know what is used in the computer, and so we can get any size of the shape, any size of the the photograph, and we can take. And if we didn't know math so well, mathematicians, right, didn't know math so well, we wouldn't be able to take any size photo we want. And yes, you are using math while you are eating. And because you need to cook it first, and you need to know so boiling, let's say you will heat water, right? So And you will even use math even more later. If you want to, let's say you want to be a millionaire, right? You want to double your money, and you will follow, stocks. Um, so I'm not into it. I'm just, have regular life. So, but if you want to be millionaire, you will, follow stocks, and you will be seeing numbers all around you, and so it will let you to be millionaire. It will, make you come true your dreams. Yes, it is in everywhere, and it is how you look at the world. If you look at that way, yes, life is all about math, right? And all right, ladies and gentlemen, and there are three things, and we should not forget at all. What are those? The first one is K. What is K? And in the video, we saw and a word I told you not to forget, scale factor. Some textbooks use scale factor, but some textbooks do not use it. What they do is they use something else. They use a symbol for that, which is K. K represents scale factor, right? And so if you make the shape larger and make it bigger, it is called enlargement. If you make your shape smaller, right, and it is called reduction. You reduce the shape, right? You reduce the size of the shape, that is called reduction. But if you do not make any changes related to, with its size, that means that it is congruence transformation. Congruence means that absolutely the same size and the same shape, nothing changed at all, right? So we talk about the right side of the sentence you see right here. But how about the left side? What is the meaning of, K is greater than 1? So imagine you have $10, right? You have $10. I want to make twice more money than $10. I want to get $20. How you can make $20? You need to multiply it by 2, right? You need to multiply it by 2 because 10 times 2 is 20. So if you multiply any number by a number which is greater than 1, that means that you are making the size bigger. 10 times 2 is 20. You see, I have more money now. I have more money now. I get $10. I get $10. But now I have $20. Why I have $20? Because you multiply it by a number which is greater than 1. You see that? If it is greater than 1, it is called enlargement. I have more. I have more money. But let's say I want to multiply my money by 1/2. 1/2. How much money I will have now? How much money I will have now? 10 times 1/2. How much is it? Okay, someone takes me. Yes, Ruta, it is just $5. Do you think my money got bigger or smaller? Thank you. Do you think my money is evaporated? Yes, smaller. Yes, reduction. Reduction. Yes, that's correct, lady. Now, Angel, thank you. Yes, Ruta, thank you. Yes, and it is $5. Why it got smaller? Why it is reducing the amount of money I have? Because the number I use 1/2 is less than 1. If it is less than 1, that is going to be reduction. You will reduce the amount of money you have. Now, but what if it is 1, exactly 1? What is 10 times 1? 10 times 1.
10.
Okay, 10 times 1 is 10. I like the way you said it. Yes, it is correct. It is $10. Now, you see that it is 1, and this is also 1, and I got exactly the same amount of money. It is called congruence transformation. All right, reduction means that smaller, but congruence means that the same. The same. Now, if you compare my money, 10 got bigger, right? 10 got bigger twice, and it is now 20 bucks, right? Now it is 20 because I used 2. My scale factor is 2, which is greater than 1. Your expectation should be, and more, you should have more money. Now, what is it? What about this one? This is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is less than 1. Your expectation should be, oh, you are getting less money now. And you said, I have now 5 bucks instead of 10 bucks. I lost half of it. Now, how about now? It is $10. Now I have still $10. All right, it is $10, still $10. Yes, Amaya, thank you. Now, Layli, if the scale factor is 3, how would you write the rule? And so is it going to be enlargement or reduction? Yes, that's correct, enlargement. Thank you, Layli. It is enlargement. And how we can write the rule? I need to find the coordinates first. And on the photograph, right, the shape. Then each coordinate should be multiplied by 3. The first coordinate should be multiplied by 3, and the second coordinate should be multiplied by 3. The reason is the scale factor is given me. It is 3. Now, if you want, you can also write k is equal to 3. K represents scale factor. It gives you an idea if it is going to be enlargement or reduction. And like Layli said, since it is greater than 1, it is going to be enlargement. That means that you will have 3 times bigger shape. Let's say one of the coordinates, 2, 4. What will be the new coordinate? The new coordinate is going to be different than before. 2 times 3. You said you multiply each coordinate by 3. 2 times 3. Or you can say 3 times 2. And then 3 times the next coordinate. What is the next coordinate? 4. All right? So we will put 4 in here. Now the new coordinate will be 6, 12. Right? 6, 12. If you multiply each coordinate by 3, you will see that your shape will be 3 times bigger. It will be triple. Now, Nikoba. Yes, Nikoba.
Yes,
How are you today?
I'm good.
Thank you. I am doing well as well. I am also good. Thank you. So, Nikoba, if the scale factor is 4, do you think it will be reduction or enlargement?
I think that will be
Hold up.
reduction, I think.
Hold up. Scale factor is 4. Use this one. If it is greater than 1, enlargement. Less than 1, reduction. If it is 1, congruence. What do you think?
Oh, that's enlargement. Then.
Yes, awesome, very nice. If the scale factor is 4, like Nikoba said, it will be enlargement. You will have 4 times bigger shape. But how we will get it? Each coordinate will be multiplied by 4. 0 times 4 will be 0. And 2 times 4 is 8. I mean, do you understand what I'm doing here? Yes, Nakaya. B prime will be 4 times bigger. 4 times 4 is 16. I am done with the x. How about y? 4 times 4 is 16 as well. All right? So this is done. Now you need to see C. How about this C prime? It is not C anymore, it is C prime. And we will apply the same rule on C prime. And negative 1 times 4 is negative 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. That's it. Believe me, if you guys plot these points, if you locate them on XY coordinate, you will see that the new shape is 4 times as big as the small one. And because the only reason is the scale factor is greater than 1. It is greater than 1. So it will be 4 times bigger. This one, let me see. Who else is here? Danel. Yes, Danel. You got
Hi.
a high score on benchmark. Congratulations. If you have a scale factor which is 1 over 2, is it going to be enlargement or reduction?
Wait, what was the question?
If the scale factor is 1 over 2, is it going to be enlargement or reduction?
Reduction.
Reduction. And thank you, Daniel. You're absolutely right. It is 1 over 2 means that reduction, because we talked about this one before. 1 over 2 is not greater than 1. It is not going to be enlargement. 1 over 2 is between 0 and 1. It is called reduction. That means that we will get a smaller shape. But let's try, Daniel. Let's try. Where is negative 2, 4? P is negative 2, 4. Negative 2, 4 is here. This is P. And Q is 4, 4. 4, 4 is here. Go, I'm always starting from the origin. 4 units right and 4 units up. What about the meaning of R? 4, negative 2. 4 right, 2 down. It is what it means. And this is R prime. Now, S prime is negative 4, negative 4. Now, let me join that. Now, the new coordinate is P prime will be P prime will be P prime will be it doesn't let me to change the color. Oh, okay, nice. And we will multiply each one by 1/2. Negative 2 times 1/2 will be negative 1. You can use your calculator. It will be negative 1. Come on. 4 times, the next one now. 4 times 1 over 2. What is 4 times 1 over 2? Which is 2. Okay, P prime is done. How about Q prime? Q prime is 4 times 1 over 2 is 2. And 4 times 1 over 2 is 2. This is done. How about R prime? 4 times 1 over 2 is 2. And negative 2 times 1 over 2 is negative 1. And one more. S prime. Negative 4 times 1 over 2 is negative 2. Negative 4 times 1 over 2 is negative 2. Now let's pull out that. Guys, are you expecting bigger shape or smaller shape? Please type it in here. Smaller, in Germany, Italia, Amir, okay, I got you, Lily, yes. And yes, and it should be smaller. Let's do it. Negative 1, 2. 1 left, 2 up. Okay, Q prime, 2 right, 2 up. Yes. R prime, 2 negative 1, 2 right, 1 down. And then S prime, 2 left, 2 down. Let me see. Wow. 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 You see that? You see that, guys? It got smaller. It is a half of this shape. 1/2 means that it is a half of the original. Half of the original. Genesis, thank you. Yes, it is a half of it. But if the scale factor was 2, it would get 2 times bigger. It would be 2 times bigger. Now it got 2 times smaller. We just got the half of it. This is what we expected. Now, how about 5/2, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think, guys, if the scale factor is 5/2, are you expecting bigger shape or smaller shape?
Wouldn't it be like 2 and 1/2?
Yes, 2.5. Yes, 2.5.
So it would be enlargement.
Enlargement, of course. It is absolutely enlargement. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, it is absolute enlargement. And you're awesome, man. So it will be, there's only one thing you need to compare. You will check always if the scale factor is greater than 1 or less than 1. If it is greater than 1, so you need to say, oh, it is enlargement. If the scale factor is less than 1, there's only one thing you can say. It is reduction. If the scale factor is exactly 1, it is not going to change the size because 1 times anything is itself. It's not going to change anything. If I have $10 and if I have multiplied by just 1, 10 times 1 is 10. It's not going to change the amount of money I have. I still have $10 in my pocket. Yes, I mean, 2.5. So here, this is the original one. This is the original one. And we have smaller one. This one we got, this is guys gotten by the original one, which is the big one. Now, do you think this is enlargement or reduction? You can type your answer. This is the original one. And the small one is the image. We got it later. Okay, I will. Daniel, thank you. Ruta, thank you. Layli, thank you. Let me see who else. The primes. How about here? How about here? You see prime, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. Also, Amazon Prime, all right? Those are all here. A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, Amazon Prime. Later, all of them is here. Do you see it now? Oh, nice. It is reduction. So small. Yes, that's correct. All right, now triangle XYZ is graph below. Draw and label X prime, Y prime, and Z prime after a dilation using a scale factor of 2. Okay, we will. Let's do it together and forever. Now, who wants to tell me what I am supposed to do first? What do you think? Wow, maybe. All right, what I am supposed to do, guys, first? It is enlargement, yes, enlargement. Write the points, Italia, thank you so much, yes. Vertex. I mean vertices, so let's put the vertices X, Y, Z, X, Y, and Z. All right, let's put all the coordinates now. X, this is the origin. How I can get to X? I need to go use X axis first and Y axis. Go one left, one down. One left, one down means that -1, -1. Y. How I can get to here? Go one left, two up. One left, two up means that negative 1, 2. And Z is one right, one up. One right, one up means that 1, 1. And scale factor is 2. So scale factor is 2. Let's do it. Guys, what operation I have to do now? What operation I have to do now? Italian. Yes, x prime will be multiply all the coordinates by 2, think lately. And negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, and negative 2. And y prime is negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, 2 times 3 is 4. And z prime will be 1 times 3 is 2, 1 times 3 is 2. Now, 2, 2, yes, and Gemini. And negative 2, 2 means that 2 left, 2 down. It is x prime. Y prime is negative 2, 4 means that 2 left, 4 up. 2 left, 4 up from the center. And z prime is 2 right, 2 up. Z prime. And the y prime. Is it real enlargement? Is it real enlargement? Yes, enlargement, right? We got twice bigger shape now. Bigger shape. But how many times bigger? Twice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough for today. Thank you so much for your patience. And